A Cleveland businessman changes the way he's operating the cemetery he owns.
Now this comes after a NewsChannel 9 investigation into a mother's final resting place. Hannah Lawrence joins us now with the owner's written response to a complaint filed by the state. Hannah.
Kelsey Calvin, about a month ago, the owner of Fort Hill Cemetery told Robin Augustinovich he had no record of her mother buried there. We helped her file a complaint with the state after going days without answers. Today, she showed us a copy of the cemetery owner's response. There's a new requirement before burial in Fort Hill Cemetery. This, a copy of the document owner Joe Williams sent out to all the funeral homes that provide services here. It requires them to provide information such as plot numbers, funeral dates, and vault types before someone's put into the ground here. All of it information Robin Augustinovich says she wasn't required to give when her mother was buried here 15 years ago.
And you don't know if your dad did?
No, I don't know.
Augustinovich got this document in a letter response to a complaint we helped her file in May.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult because I don't know where I stand right now.
Augustinovich says her stepfather, Larry Vines, is the one who was in charge of Pauline Vines' funeral arrangements. However, Williams insists he has no record for her here.
Is there any way that you're wrong about where she was buried?
No, I mean, there was a bunch of people there, and I know that's where she was buried. And that's the last time I seen her there.
Mark Rush at the Jim Rush Funeral Home, who handled Vine's service, says the family dug their own grave. He says in past years, funeral homes haven't been required to prove someone owns the plot of land where they bring someone to be buried. Rush says by asking funeral homes to provide that information on this document, Williams is simply taking more control over his land. So where does this leave Augustinovich? She says the state asked her to send in a letter saying that she wasn't involved in the burial of her mother. She's trying to save money to buy the plot of land where she believes her mother is buried. Calvin.
Thanks, Hannah. In the meantime, Augustinovich has not been back to Fort Hill, she says, for fear Williams will press trespassing charges against her.
Happening now, family and friends are laying to rest a McMinn County boy who died at daycare. 5-year-old Tucker Crane was killed when a TV fell on him at